Hello, I am Dr. Girish Raisinghani, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, SPC Government College, Ajmer. Today we are going to discuss about mycoplasma. Mycoplasmas are the smallest, wall-less, free-living prokaryotes belonging to the class Mollicutes. They were first discovered by Pasteur in 1843 when he was studying the causal organisms of pleuropneumonia in cattle. He named it as pleuropneumonia-like organisms, that is PPLO, but failed to isolate them in pure cultures. These were first isolated by two French bacteriologists, E. Nocard and E. R. Rox, in 1898 from the pleural fluids of cattle affected with pleuropneumonia, and these organisms were named as mycoplasma in 1929 by Navarre. It may be mentioned that pleuropneumonia is a highly contagious disease of cattle, and it first appeared in Germany and Switzerland in 1713, and it is spread throughout Europe in the 18th century. Mycoplasma mycoides was found to be the causal organism of bovine and cattle pleuropneumonia. Mycoplasmas are highly pleomorphic, reproduce by budding and by fission and by producing small bodies. They lack sterols, a class of lipid invariably present as component of cell membrane of eukaryotes, but are capable of incorporating exogenous sterols obtained from the growth medium. Therefore, most mycoplasma require a rich nutrient medium containing sterols and serum protein for growth. On solid agar medium, mycoplasmas form minute, transparent colonies that typically have a characteristic fried egg appearance. Since their discovery, it was found that members of mycoplasma are obligate parasites and pathogens of many mammalian and avian hosts. Plant pathologists had not considered or even suspected mycoplasmas as causal agents of plant diseases before the discovery of Japanese workers Doi et al. In 1967 and Ishii et al. In 1967. They found that wall-less microorganisms resembling mycoplasmas were seen with electron microscope in the phloem of plants infected with yellow type and witch's broom of alfalfa disease. Such diseases were earlier thought to be caused by viruses. Currently, more than 75 distinct plant diseases are known to occur due to mycoplasma-like organisms. Now, the name of phytopathological mycoplasmas was changed to phytoplasma by C. Muller et al. In 1994. Phytoplasmas are wall-less prokaryotes which are phytopathogenic and belong to class Mollicutes. Phytoplasmas basically survive in phloem tissues of plants and produce symptoms like yellowing, phyllodes, and witch's brooms. With the discovery of several groups of mycoplasma-like organisms, it has been categorized as mycoplasma that infect animals, phytoplasmas that infect plants, spiroplasmas that infect plants and insects, archaeoplasmas infect animals, plants, and insects, and entomorphoplasma causing infection in insects and plants. Now we come on to the morphology of mycoplasma. Since mycoplasmas pass through many filters and grow on media without living tissues, these are considered to be intermediate between bacteria and viruses. If you go on to the characteristic features, mycoplasmas are very small, unicellular, usually non-motile, and prokaryotic organisms. They can grow in cell-free media, forming typical fried egg-shaped colony. They are highly pleomorphic, variable in shape, showing small coccoid bodies, ring forms, and 5 filamentous forms which may be branched. Next, mycoplasma cells are bounded by triple layered unit membrane Without a rigid cell wall, they lack ability to synthesize cell wall material. They are filtrable through bacterial filter. They are highly resistant to penicillium but inhibited by tetracyclines. They are inhibited by specific antibody. They require sterols for growth. Mycoplasmas have no history of reversion or to derivation from a bacterial parent. Mycoplasma cells contain both DNA and RNA. Reproduction in mycoplasma is quite controversial, perhaps developed within filaments, tiny coccoid structures called elementary bodies, released by fragmentation of filaments or by binary fission or by budding. Now we come on to the cell shape. Mycoplasmas vary in shape. Now we can see in this figure, these may be entire, they may be spherical, polymorphic, irregular, or filamentous in form. The filaments may be branched or unbranched. You can see in this diagram. Next we take the cell structure. The cells are small and the diameter of the cells range between 0.3 and 0.9 micron meter. These are prokaryotic and do not contain a true nucleus. Each cell is covered with a unit lipoprotein cytoplasmic membrane which is 7.5 to 10 micron meter thick. The cytoplasm contains genetic material, nucleoplasm-like material, and ribosomes. We can see in this figure, both DNA and RNA act as genetic materials. It is usually half that usually occurs in other prokaryotes. The DNA amounts to 4% and RNA about 8%. Though gram-negative, mycoplasma sustain slowly on long exposure to dyes. Mycoplasmas are non-motile but show gliding slow movements. Mycoplasmas are sensitive to streptomycin, erythromycin, and chloramphenicol but are insensitive to penicillin. We take reproduction. Mycoplasmas reproduce by budding or by binary fission. In this figure we can see there are several polymorphic mycoplasmas showing binary fission or budding. Cells of mycoplasma divide unevenly into very minute bodies called the elementary bodies or minimal reproductive units. These are formed inside the large bodies or mature cells. Their size varies from 330 nm to 450 nm. These bodies are the smallest independent living entities so far known. Now we come on to the transmission of mycoplasma-like organism. Mycoplasma-like organisms, MLO, or phytoplasmas are usually present in phloem of the host plants and are transmitted from host to another host by leaf hoppers, but some are transmitted by psyllids, tree hoppers, plant hoppers, and some possibly by aphids and mites. Some of the pathogens are known to infect various organs of the leaf hopper or psyllid vectors and to multiply in their cells. The vectors cannot transmit the phytoplasma immediately after feeding on the infected plant, but it begins to transmit it after an incubation period of 10 to 45 days depending upon the temperature.